All right, now staying healthy in the new year is a goal a lot of people start off with, I fail by day 3. And then that goal should actually include being heart healthy. So this afternoon we have with us Valerie from the 2024 Heart Ball Chair, she is, to talk more about the story, of course, and 8 things we can do to keep our hearts strong. Valerie, tell me, what are the 8 things? Eating more Girl Scout cookies, not working out, taking more naps, wine.
No. Oh. Now, the naps is a big thing.
See?
So sleep and making sure that you get the right amount of sleep, and then turning off the cell phone. What? You know, some people sleep with their cell phones or on social media, so sleep is a really big one. But the 8 factors are diet, physical activity, nicotine exposure, you know, avoiding that, sleep, and then weight, of course, blood cholesterol, blood sugar, and managing blood pressure. So those are the life essential 8.
Okay. Why is it important that we're doing this? Like, why have these things around? Because I mean, I'll get around to it. I'll sleep better when I'm dead. I will stop drinking eventually. Like, Valerie, why are you trying to make me feel better, do better in a sense? Because sometimes doing better isn't always fun.
Small incremental changes are the changes that we're going to be able to maintain, right? So every first of the year, the gym is packed, right? So people try to work out for 10 hours. But if you do the small incremental things, that's what's going to really make a difference over a period of time.
So what are things that because have you personally experienced this being healthy thing, or what can you tell me?
So I was a couch potato for 20 years. All I did was sit on the couch, and I was really in search of an exercise or something that I would do consistently. So I went to a boot camp. And so at the boot camp, I learned, okay, you can exercise when somebody's hollering at you. But when I got back home, I was looking for something that was fun. Entrance Zumba. Oh my goodness. I have music in my head now, so I love to dance. So I think the key is finding something that you love.
Okay.
So I can do Zumba for multiple hours a day, night, evening, and eventually you sweat and eventually you drop some weight.
There we go. Okay, and are there other things that you want to make sure that we do? Because like we said, it's important to do these 8 things in terms of, you know, weight, cholesterol, blood sugar. Should I really be concerned about them at maybe just later in life? Because, you know, I'm fun and flirty and in my 30s or 20s or whatever. Like, should I be worried about that now? Or can I just wait till I'm like 60 and then be concerned about it then?
So as you get older, these things affect you more in a more negative way. So if you can start these habits younger, at an earlier age, then you perform these habits and it becomes consistent. So I think one good thing too is to make sure you have an accountability partner.
Okay.
You know, make sure that you have a support system. So, but I think you would be a lot of work because you've been talking about Girl Scout cookies, I'll rest, I'll exercise and sleep when I die. Come on, yeah, we have to do these things now. Yeah, very, very important now.
Okay, now of course we've got big things going on for you all. Tell me a little bit about, because I hear there's a anniversary of large proportions coming up, yeah?
So I am so excited that we are celebrating, we meaning the American Heart Association will turn 100 in June. And so celebrating the centennial is really a big, big deal. So during the centennial year, I will be the chair for the Heart Ball, the Gala 2024, so I'm really excited about that. And just recently, so last year, I worked for the University of Toledo, and we celebrated our sesquicentennial. And I wanted to keep the party going all year long. So now, for the American Heart Association, I want to make sure that we keep the party going all year long. So 2 things. Go Red, the Go Red luncheon for women is February 2nd, you're supposed to wear red. All women, wear some red, right?
Yeah.
And then, so February 2nd is National Wear Red Day. And then February 29th is the Go Red for Women luncheon. And the chairperson for that luncheon is Candace Harrison. She's an exceptional community leader. Just looking forward to really support her in this event in February.
But the argument is going to be valid, because I don't believe, because unfortunately sometimes families don't always talk about health, because you have to keep it quiet, you have to keep it secret. So I believe that I'm fine. Can I just be fine until something happens?
You can be fine until something happens. The issue is your quality of life will be different. Right, right. So if you are like that example for your family members, right? If you do these things early, if you make exercise and eating healthy fun, like I found the best recipe for Brussels sprouts. Now I'm not a Brussels sprouts girl,
Really?
but I found the best recipe online for Brussels sprouts. I shared it with my family when I was home. Now it did include some bacon bits, but that's okay.
Yes. Okay.
It's okay. So finding healthy foods that you can share with your family, and then being that example. Because if you nag, nobody's listening.
Valid.
But if you're that example, I think it helps.
So Brussels sprouts with bacon, take appropriate naps, fine, don't kill 2 bottles of wine. Valerie, you are killing me here, but okay, being responsible.
Right. And so I probably should share why this is such a big deal for me.
Please.
So last year, so in November of 2023, I attended the Heart Ball, right, sponsored by the American Heart Association. And it was the first time I had ever attended this event. And so, you know, you come to the event, we sat down at a table like this. It was 8 of us. And when you get there's a little card. And on the card, there's a person's name and there's a narrative. So I said, okay, what is this about? So I read the card, this person's name there, and it shared attributes of this individual. Oh, she's nice, she's funny, she's successful at work, she takes care of everybody. I'm like, she sounds like me. She's smart, right? So I really connected with my character. And so I began to engage the others at my table. Well, who's your character? Well, tell me. So we all talked about our characters. Then we went on with our evening. I was not ready for what happened. So the whole strategy behind the Heart Ball is to educate individuals about heart health and CPR and all that kind of stuff. So eventually, throughout the rest of the night, you find out the fate of your character. So my character, unfortunately, had a heart attack and she died. It bothered me so much because remember, I said, oh, she could be me. Well, she died. And so at that time, I tapped my colleague who was at the table. I said, I'm having weight loss surgery. I said, this is it. It was something about that experience that really just encouraged me to go ahead and take the plunge because I've been back and forth. So July 28th, I had weight loss surgery at UTMC. They took wonderful care of me. So you are looking at 100 pounds less. So since July 28th, I've lost 100 pounds. And I would not have taken that leap had I not attended the Heart Ball. So I am forever grateful to the American Heart Association because it's truly life-changing.
Wonderful.
So I hope that encourages you.
I'm encouraged. Fine, I'll stop drinking all the wine.
Right, we can go to Zumba together, right?
We could Zumba. So we're Zumbaing and Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Right, and wine is okay in moderation, right? You can have a glass or 2.
I love it. Valerie, thank you so much. And of course, again, it's those 8 simple things. It is these 8 essential elements of heart health. You definitely want to do that when it comes to being